I love Chinese food.
No, get it out of your head right now.
Help me get it out. Help.
But he loves Chinese food. What can he do?
It's gonna be like the whole awards ceremony, but like, and the winner of Game of the Year is going home. I love Chinese food.
The music playing in the background.
Yeah, that's what everyone should be playing when they walk up and collect their award.
So-
Oh, suddenly live.
Is it live now?
Loading
And
video.
that's why we believe Game of the Year is gone home.
Shh, don't spoil things. Oh god, my fucking thing keeps moving. It's very irritating. See if I can fix that. No, I can't. Is this actually... Yes, it is live. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, I said, yeah, it was live.
Why didn't anyone say anything, Flippin'?
I said suddenly live!
Fucking Flippin'.
God.
God.
Worst director ever.
You're so terrible. Alright, so... Hi, this is suddenly really awkward. I should have drank more beers.
I haven't even
No,
started
okay,
yet.
don't say anything, guys. That's fine. Just sit there, make it even more awkward. Jeez!
Welcome! You gotta tell us the format, what's going on?
Yeah, like, I told you in charge.
I'm not in charge, I was collecting another bear.
I heard him crack it, though, so I guess that means we're good to go. Hello and welcome, everybody. All 287 question mark of you.
Not
You're
everybody's
watching.
tuned in yet.
There are people already making fun of us in chat. They're tuned in.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways, yeah.
I like how
I
you're
guess
steering
is
this
our-
up, Flip, and you're the responsible one.
Responsible. Me. Lel. So, okay. Apparently, somebody was hyping up... Wasn't this Pelvis's idea? This was Pelvis's idea.
Yeah, where the fuck's Pelvis?
Yeah, where is
Pelvis, get
Pelvis?
the fuck on here. Is he online?
What a loser fuck. Like, let's go. I don't even see him.
I messaged him. I hope he gets on.
Alright, anyways. So, he brought up the idea that we should have an award ceremony. And enough people liked it. And, yeah, that's why we're here. So, beyond that, I have no clue what the fuck is going on. So, I'm going to turn it over to the master, the MC, the big cheese, Dopefish. Ladies and gentlemen, please clap.
Boo!
Can I clap for myself, or is that, like, not good form? Is
No.
that faux pas? Oh,
We have to
Eh,
have laughter
whatever.
for that. This is a VGX.
Oh, so yeah, you guys wearing your adult diapers? You gonna defecate during this stream?
Got shit ready to throw.
Joel
Oh,
McHale.
God.
No. Okay. So yeah, how this is gonna work is basically you guys need to be watching the stream because I've made a little video thing, announcing the winners of the vote we had, the poll that Pelvis put up. So I'm gonna pause it once we've seen the first one, and there's gonna be a bit of discussion, I suppose, surrounding it. People complaining that it shouldn't have won, or that some other game deserved it, or what have you. And I'll be pulling some random people in from the TS channel throughout.
Yeah, I can definitely sense there's going to be one of us is going to be like the Simon Cowell.
The thing is, if you've always truly felt like Kanye West on the inside, now's your chance to disrupt an awards ceremony.
So apparently Twitch is being pretty... yeah. There's a bit of a delay, so there might be some awkward silences while I wait for you guys in here to catch up with the video, but yeah, are you guys all tuned in?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I just heard the Kanye West joke, and I have to say that Kanye West does that joke way better than Lewish.
User left your channel.
Wow.
Wow. No, Weevil, you need to watch it. It's
Yeah.
I have to watch the stream delayed. Really?
Yeah? How else are you gonna watch it? Anyway, instead of keeping on complaining, let's just get to the first award, I suppose.
Cool.
This is the only one that isn't the winner. It'll be the runner-up of the biggest disappointment of the year. So, I'm gonna play it now. I'll just mute TeamSpeak, I guess, while I play it.
Sound muted. Sound resumed.
Into the wall.
Alright, let me just know when you guys have caught up, I suppose.
We are busy
Yeah.
watching this high-quality gameplay.
High quality gameplay! The second most disappointing game of the year. Do you guys agree
I
with
forgot
that?
that aliens could go through walls.
I actually forgot this game came out this year because after spending all the time between the latest AVP game and then this, waiting desperately on it, this was quite frankly something so disappointing I had to forget it existed. It was literal shit that makes me cry a little when I remembered it. Thanks for that.
You're very welcome.
Waiting desperately for an aliens game.
A lot of people feel the same.
AVP
well, AVP
was
2, 1 and 2 are like Game of the Year, amazing games.
Yeah,
Modern
and you had
classics.
that cool asymmetrical multiplayer that was actually pretty balanced.
Yeah, yeah.
How can it be balanced?
Because StarCraft is balanced and it has as asymmetrical multiplayer.
But one marine versus one alien is not balanced.
But it is, because if you're at range, the marine wins hands down, and if the alien can use his sneaky sneaks, he wins hands down. And you have to play to your own strengths. That was cool.
Stop actually doing the Simon Cowell thing. You bring us all down, man.
Oh dear.
Oh, Christ.
See, the thing is, all that game needed was you could be a marine, and your big gun, it shot at the aliens who ran around in the dark. A technique that they had already perfected in a previous game, and for the alien all you needed was the ability to run really fast and kill a man. A technique which they had already perfected in earlier games, and what did they give us?
Oh, you mean Natural Selection 2, right?
Hey, wake up.
Or 2, 1, whatever? I'm drunk. Disregard.
Well, yeah, that was decent, I guess, but
User was
I think that's the
moved to
closest
your
we got to
channel.
proper alien gameplay this year, at least. There hasn't been really a good alien game or movie since Alien 4? Or did
What?
AVP 2 come out
You
after
can't be
that?
calling Alien 4 a good movie.
Come on, it's a
that
great
good.
movie!
Come
Dreadful
on.
choice.
Also, hi, what the hell? What is your
Hello.
thoughts on the second most disappointing game of the year being Aliens Colonial Marines?
I actually thought it was the most disappointing game of the year because I completed it in under 1 hour. I
Jesus.
thought it
Wow.
was the game.
Really? You bought it?
Yep. Nope.
This guy bought
Wait,
it?
you pirated it?
You wasted
Maybe.
bandwidth on it.
Maybe. You borrowed it. Let's say you borrowed it from a friend.
Yep.
Alright.
And it was actually possible to just bypass every enemy except the big end fight.
Jesus.
And it was nope. That is even if the enemies registered that you were there at all. If they weren't too busy staring at the wall or the ground.
Yeah, the AI is probably the biggest weak point of the game. It's just absolutely dreadful.
So, wait, you're skipping all bosses, going through all sorts of glitches. Basically, you're telling me Nuya would be proud.
It's not so much that they are tactics, it's just that the game sucks so fucking hard.
Alright, well, I guess we'll keep you in here while we go on to the most disappointing game of the year. Just make sure you're watching the stream. I'm gonna mute you guys again while we play the video.
Sound muted.
Man, I'm professional as fuck. Right? I love this video! Music thing! I can't even speak.
This little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee all the way home.
Sound resumed.
Let me know when you're caught up. I guess we can talk over the video, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's just come up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Amnesia,
So
a machine
bad.
for pigs. It was absolutely dreadful. I couldn't finish it. I decided to stream it as a project, but I just got really fucking bored.
I actually disagree, it isn't the most disappointing.
Wow.
I would say that Colonial Marines
Because
is...
it isn't a game.
Well, it's almost like a visual novel or something like
Yep.
that. You just go through and you read text. It does have some gameplay though. Sometimes you need to run from pigs, which have the worst AI ever. I actually managed to like jump on their heads a couple of times, Mario style.
It's like DNF in a basement.
Are we really saying worst AI ever? Because you did just show us a video of an alien hitting a like a mech for 20
Hey,
minutes and
wake
then
up.
walking through a wall and leaving.
And then coming back and killing you anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if it's worse AI, but Colonial Marines, it looked good originally, but then, I don't know, I guess my hype for it kind of died down when I saw gameplay. It just didn't look very good, and then there was no, like, the asymmetrical multiplayer wasn't there. But Amnesia Machine for Pigs just looked good. I loved the original game, and I thought at least it was gonna be a really good custom story, like one of the mods, but no.
It
There
kinda
are-
killed every hype for me when they announced that Chinese room was a part of it. Because dear Esther, and I just kinda knew something was not right there.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I'm gonna
They had a
boot
lot
you
to
out.
live up for.
What the hell? Thanks a lot for your input. I'm gonna bring someone else
You're
in.
very welcome.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Tip.
Goodbye.
User was moved
I'm
out of your
pretty
channel.
sure I voted Colonial Marines in that one. That was much worse. But I guess that's because I didn't care about a machine for pigs. I did care about Colonial Marines. And, you know, one was just shit over at the other side of the table, which I didn't need to go near. Colonial Marines was like spring-loaded onto my table and launched into my face when I was ready for a meal. That wasn't good.
User was moved to your
Meat
channel.
Clever.
Game.
What do you think about Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs winning the most disappointing game of the year award?
I agree.
Alright, see you later.
Alright! Good to have you, I'll see you
Okay,
later.
bye.
Thanks for coming.
User was moved out of your channel.
Let's move on to the next award then, I suppose. Just to test your guys' mettle here. This next game has won both the most innovative game and the best new IP. Which one is it?
Fez 2.
Ooh.
What was the question? I was laughing, sorry.
Well, I'm gonna mute you guys then. Thanks.
Sound muted.
Oh wait,
Sound
shit!
resumed.
We forgot to do like the runner-ups. These were the other most disappointing games of the year that didn't win. In third place came Total War Rome 2, followed by Bioshock Infinite in the fourth place, and the Tomb Raider remake in the fifth place.
Tomb Raider remake should be third, but I like Bioshock Infinite. I don't know what's over.
Anybody saying Bioshock Infinite is trying to be edgy.
So like 90% or 50% of the community or
It was a
something.
super
is edgy
game.
as fuck.
I would probably switch Bioshock and Tomb Raider, and that's pretty much the only thing that I would change for it. But then again, I haven't played Total War Rome 2,
Hey,
and I feel
wake
like I
up.
should have, because that's definitely like a game for me. But
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty good. I don't know why it's on this list, to be perfectly honest.
The thing is, the Total War games, there's only so much you can do with it before it's like repeating stuff from the previous ones. 'Cause
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a rehash sequel. Anyway, do you guys want to try take another try at the question? The next game has won both the most innovative game and the best new IP. Which
It's
one
Gone
is it?
Home.
From 2013.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, that's tough.
Papers, please.
I say Gone Home.
Yeah, Flippin'?
Honestly, having seen you streamed Divinity, the Dragon Commander, but I know that's not one of the options. I honestly don't know.
Alright, well, let's see if either of you is right. I'll mute you.
Sound muted.
Man, we're so professional. One of them was right.
Sound resumed.
Weevil! You're smart.
That's why Simon Cowell's always right.
Alright, let's see if we can drag a new guest in. Hey, Ark is here.
User was moved
Hi,
to
Ark!
your channel.
No, okay. You
Hey.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Hi. Jesus! Is the TeamSpeak like having to fly over there or something? Please respond, Ark! You're the worst guest!
What?
Jesus!
What
So, yeah, thoughts on the
Papers,
most
Please,
innovative
winning
and
both
best IP?
most innovative game and the best IP of the year.
What was the runner-up? What?
You don't get to know that yet. We're discussing the winner.
What?
Stop smoking drugs!
Yeah, it's a good game, man. Oh my god.
Okay, thanks a lot for
Be clear, what have you done?
I'll see you later, Ark. Take care.
User was moved out of your channel.
That was painful.
I would give it most innovative for sure because like
Who thought a
how
game
do you-
about stamping papers,
Yeah,
looking
how
for
do you
discrepancies?
pitch that?
How
It's
could
like,
that
yes,
be
you
like
play-
so much fun and engaging?
You play Passport Official Simulator. What do? You look at passports.
Yeah.
You stamp them if they're valid.
It's crazy, but I guess the gameplay itself isn't that great. It's more like the story and the world, and you're trying to feed your family
It's
glory
like what
to
you
our
were saying. The
Stotska.
fact that you are presenting a game mechanic as mundane as looking at papers
Yeah.
is what
Like,
makes
it's
it so innovative.
It's the kind of job that people who do in real life contemplate suicide, but we all paid to do this.
Yeah, it's true. It's really strange how good it was.
It's such
Weevil?
a simple premise, but simplify and add likeness, and you've just got such a powerful game.
Yeah. And it constantly keeps adding new game elements. At the start, it's kind of easy, but there's more and
It's
more
fucking
stuff
impossible at the end.
going on all the time. You need to scan people, and then there's like 3, 4 documents you need to look at, and fucking check the stamps and everything. It just gets crazy by the end.
I just have to say though that there's some points where you just can't like you get involved in the universe of Arstotzka, but you just can't agree with that government because like if I want to let a fat woman from Russia with a gun into the country, why can't I?
Don't bring your politics into this, Lewish. We'll lose our sponsors.
I mean, glory to Arstotzka.
Glory to Arstotzka! Death to
Next
filthy
game,
collections!
Good game.
All right, let's see the runner-ups. There they are. Doesn't seem like there's much innovation this year, as Papers, Please completely dominated the field. The others didn't really get even half the votes as Papers, Please did.
Yeah, we're still waiting for it to come up on stream, but
Yeah.
there it is. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, look at the other ones. I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean,
Still not on the screen.
There we are. Wow, this lag. I mean, Gunpoint was a little bit different, but it's still kind of rooted in other like previous gameplay elements. So I mean, I'm kind of with it.
I think 2013 was really, really, really hard into the don't be innovative. That costs money. Make sequels.
It's dangerous to be innovative.
I mean, Anti-Chamber's got a big Portal influence in it.
Yeah. It is almost Portal, but I think Anti-Chamber was pretty innovative still. It was a different puzzle mechanic.
It's very simple as well.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no textures in that game at all. Not a single fucking texture. It was all just colour.
Wake up. User was moved to your channel.
Vulcan, hi. Are you here?
Hey, I am here.
Oh, you have the perfect accent for discussing Papers, Please.
Hold on, I have to pause my mute my stream. Waterfox is not okay.
Can you say glory to Arstotzka?
Glory to Arstotzka!
That's brilliant.
Great. So, what do you think about Papers, Please? Do you have any opinions?
I really enjoyed Papers, Please, though I'm more of a story person, so I enjoyed it for the story. But I'm still sort of boggled on how they made something like doing actual work. Like, I'm stepping passports and scanning people. That's the simple work. It's surprising how they made it just that work and how they made it enjoyable.
Does it remind you of your motherland?
No, my mother. Well, actually, kind of. Yes.
I mean, you're definitely from like the what do you call it?
No, I'm American.
You're American? No way you're American.
I am
He's
American.
from Texas. He's from Texas.
No way, man. No way.
As an American, that's totally a Texan accent.
No, dude. He's like from Poland or something. Come on. Are you serious?
People are binging me now on.
So wait, you're from like Texas, you said. So it's you've been working in the Mexican border, similar?
No, I'm from North Carolina. Don't believe FlippinKamikaze.
Not only American, he's a hick as well.
Sorry for making this a personal
I was
attack on you.
raised by Hicks.
But no, that isn't an American accent.
No, it's not.
No.
It isn't.
Anyway, last thoughts on the runner-ups? Do you have any thoughts?
I liked Anti-Chamber. I don't know what the other three are.
Alright, well, thanks for joining us. We might bring you in later again. See you for now.
Okay, I'll keep doing. Bye.
User was moved out
What a
of your
fucking
channel.
champion that was. Best guest.
Can we do a guest of the year award?
Alright. Let's continue. The most overrated game of the year is coming up next.
Tomb Raider.
Sound muted.
Stand tall for the people of America. Stand tall
Hey, wake up. Sound resumed.
All right. There we go. BioShock Infinite, most overrated game of the year. Thoughts?
Having watched you play it, I actually wanted to get it myself, but when it came around for sales and I asked around, people were like, don't do it, it's the worst thing you could do. The more people talked about it, the more I realized it was just like, it was an FPS, period, dot. It didn't really do anything special aside from have Elizabeth be a reliable NPC partner. And even that was kind of shaky sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything really wrong about the game. It's just overrated. It's not a 10 out of 10, better than the original BioShock, which is basically my thoughts on it. It's decent. It's not as good as the original BioShock or many other games. It's definitely not a 10 out of 10.
The problem is that it's difficult to compare it to the original BioShock. It's just so different.
Yeah, but it has BioShock in the name.
So
you can compare it. It's a shooter with RPG elements. With a interesting setting.
Horror based.
BioShock is horror?
Not horror, but like jump scare. Not jump scare based, but it sort of created this illusion of a dystopian.
It's got like an oppressive atmosphere, I guess.
Yeah,
it's claustrophobic and
yeah. That's what makes it though.
I agree with overrated, but not with bad game. It was a good game. It just wasn't the best game. But I mean, you've got to also give it props in the fact that Elizabeth has hands down won Western Waifu of the Year award.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Isn't Dragon Commander Divinity Western developed? That fucking undead, man. Look at them non-existent thigh bones or what have you. Right, let's pull in our guest.
User was moved to
Chris
your channel.
Creant.
Chris Creant.
What are your thoughts on BioShock Infinite as the most overrated game of the year?
I completely agree, since I voted that exact game.
Well, good for you.
Well, yeah.
You have your will represented in the polls.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm not in the minorities or
So
so.
why did you vote for it?
Because it's the most overrated game.
Come on, specifics, man.
Well,
what is this?
As just today, I saw some video with a couple of games journalists. You know, journalists.
Don't curse, man. Come on.
Oh, sorry. And she said something like, "If you don't like BioShock Infinite, you're probably one of those guys who
didn't get it, or
no, you're one of those who plays Dark Souls or like 3 other games and nothing else, like hardcore games."
Whoops.
Well, is that like mutually exclusive? That's a weird thing to say.
Exactly. So, I think the people who like BioShock Infinite. I think the people who like BioShock Infinite are the same people who enjoy, well, not necessarily, but enjoy like stuff like Gone Home and shit. They like the immersive and story-focused stuff.
Rather than gameplay?
Well, yes, it's
more. I think it's more the people who like think Mass Effect 3 is the best in the series. Those are the kind of people who think that BioShock Infinite is the best game ever. But I think even the story doesn't really hold up if you sort of inspect it closer. The ending it's interesting, I suppose, but like all time travel kind of things, it doesn't really work.
Yeah, well, time travel and infinite dimensions will always poke a billion holes in.
It'll always break down. But then there's other things like how Elizabeth, while she is like a good escort character, I guess, because she doesn't get in the way, she also doesn't get in the way, which is weird. She just sort of crouches down. The enemies completely ignore her. She never gets shot or wounded.
She's invincible.
And then
she breaks the immersion of the game in many ways, to use a popular term.
Well, it's kind of like in The Last of Us, where the cutscenes are completely separate from the gameplay.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of always true, though, like how characters can die in cutscenes, but they're always, like, why couldn't they just use a Phoenix Down on Aerith?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, any last thoughts?
I
Actually,
agree.
you
Yes.
could move on to the nominees. Keep you here. There they are. They'll show up on the screen in a second, but I'll go over them. At second place, very close behind the most overrated, is The Last of Us, followed by Gone Home, GTA 5, and then Tomb Raider. The Last of Us and GTA 5 is at least games that are considered really good. Although perhaps people just think that they're considered way too good for what they actually are.
I think overrated's like the correct term over bad for all of them, because you could play all 5 of those games and not be upset, except maybe Gone Home, which is trash. But like,
Oi.
like, they're not bad games. You play Bioshock Infinite, that's cool. Last of Us, I think, is very overrated because like you get told it's going to be the thing that make the PS3 go out like a supernova by being genre defining, and it was like it was good.
That's
but whatever.
That's what I was looking at. That's what it was there for.
GTA 5. You built like fucking a million years of hype around that game, and
Yeah,
it was never gonna.
GTA
ever
5
be
is never gonna
overrated.
reach expectations. I've not played it yet, but we'll get onto that later. Spoiler alert. But yeah, it seems...
I mean, they all deserve to be on that list, but they're all okay.
I don't know. Tomb Raider, I don't think it was overrated. I think it was a decently solid game, and it was rated decently solid. Not, I don't think it was overhyped or anything.
I wouldn't say
No.
they're all okay.
They're remaking it after 9 months. Come on, man.
No, they're just
you can't judge
re-releasing
the game
it on
that,
next
though.
gen. Come on, that's not the
Yeah,
same.
you can't judge.
And Gone Home is definitely would have
Not
been
the
my game of the my overrated game of the year award winner because it's shit. It's not a game.
But-
No.
No, exactly.
That is my point. It's not a game.
So maybe we shouldn't put it in the most overrated game category. Maybe we should
Maybe you
have.
shouldn't be in there at all.
Maybe we should
That's
have
what
made
happens when
a
we let the
separate
community vote.
its own game. No, but yeah, it is a game because you're interacting with it and you're walking around and whatever.
But then you
Yeah,
call
sure,
a book
you
a game
can-
because
you
you're
press
interacting with the book by
WASD,
turning
you
the
can do that
pages.
in Excel.
Shut up, Weevil. Alright, thanks for joining us, Chris Grant. And yeah, we might drag you in again if you stick around. Or maybe not. We're gonna try to give everybody a shot. So yeah.
I will not make a fool of myself again.
Well, I think that'll be hard for you to do, to be perfectly honest. Alright, catch you later.
User was moved out of your channel.
Alright, I'm gonna mute you guys again as we look at the most underrated game of the year. We've seen the
boy,
most
that's a very good
overrated. What is the most underrated game of the year?
Sound muted. Sound
I think it's a-
resumed.
There we go. What do you guys think?
I didn't
I
really
think it's a
think
question-
Diablo 3 was underrated. It got a lot of like publicity.
Hey! Bazinga!
You almost made me spill my drink. Fuck you.
I
It's
don't
not a question of
understand.
being
Like,
underrated.
I'm assuming these
a
lists
question
were
of
made a
being
few months ago
undermarketed.
because this is all over the place just now. This is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
underrated.
that's true. I mean, it recently won GameSpot's PC Game of the Year award, I think, and it's been pretty hyped. But still, it's if you look at like the mainstream press, I don't know, like Kotaku and you know, like magazines and such, just because it's a PC only game, it's not really
No.
even given consideration for awards this year.
The issue with that is that because it's free to play, they've got no marketing budget to speak of at all. They can't pay to have these things put in their magazines. They can't pay for anything.
Yeah,
And they've
but
been
then
relying
now
on
you're getting
community
into the
word of
weeds of what makes game journalism so terrible.
Exactly.
That's not fair, is it? Maybe it is. I don't know.
No, it's not
But
fair at
let's
all.
look at League of Legends. When that was released, it got awards, didn't it? That's free to play.
Yeah,
Yes.
but they make a fuckload of money on it.
Yeah,
They
so
make
why
a fuckload of money on
doesn't
Wii.
Path of Exile make as much money as League of Legends? Because it's underrated.
Because
it's not as
it's
popular.
not pay to win.
No, because the thing is, though, the things you buy in Path of Exile help. The things you buy in League of Legends make you look pretty. One of those makes money, the other doesn't.
I think you got that the other way around, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, you can't. What?
Yes.
Because you can unlock champions in League of Legends.
Ah, no, but that's not what you spend the money on. You spend the money on giving Ari a Popstar outfit.
But in Path of Exile, you literally can't buy things that help you, except for stash tabs. Anyway, let's not get into that discussion. Let's bring in our resident expert guest, since Dopefish isn't here.
User was moved to
No,
your
yeah.
channel.
Hi, you like Path of Exile. I like Path of Exile. Do you think
I
it's the
hate
most
Path of
underrated game of the year?
Yeah.
Rhea? Yeah? Why? How so?
Should I say my opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very weird.
I definitely agree that the Path of Exile is an underrated game because of the fact that Diablo 3 exists. And the reason is because like the amount of pressure, well, not pressure maybe, but the amount of what you call it, hype for Diablo 3, and the fact that Path of Exile is free to play, just makes Path of Exile a bad game unless you play it. Because everyone knows
I can understand
most
what you're saying.
free to play games are bad.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, definitely. Like, the fact that people are even getting back into Diablo 3 because of Reaper of Souls confuses me, because I played Path of Exile, and like, Diablo 3 Reaper... no.
Also,
no,
Diablo 3 doesn't have races.
It's uncomparable to really. But...
I don't know, that Voodoo character was pretty racist. Her.
No, like races, like what we were just doing prior to...
I know! That's why it was
But
the joke.
like, Path of Exile is the kind of game that you can just... I leveled a character to level 79, and then I died, and I restarted right after. I was playing on hardcore, and like, you can just die and then restart. Like, it won't really hurt you too much. I don't know. That's like that's the best way I can explain it. Like,
yeah,
even if you lose something you've been playing for 2 weeks, you can still like just keep going right after that.
Yeah, I guess it's addictive, and it's pretty good. Let's take a look at the runner-ups, shall we? There they are. Actually, I should tell you because you can't see them. The second spot goes to Papers, Please. Incredibly close, almost a tie with Path of Exile, followed by Don't Starve and Batman Arkham Origins, and then Sombear's favorite I read in the chat, Valdis Story, or however the fuck you pronounce that weeaboo moblob game.
Valdis Story.
I know you played, Lewish, so input?
I just streamed this. It's most underrated because, fuck me, I played it. One of the best things I've ever played. Probably my game of the year, 2013. I didn't have a clue it existed. I streamed it. 95% of the chat didn't have a clue it existed. That's underrated. The game is literally like a solid 8, 8.5 out of 10 in a completely serious scale, and no one has a clue what it is.
Yeah, I think that's also part of the reason why it got so low. If this poll happened after your stream, I probably would have put it at least on second place after Papers, Please.
Agreed.
It would have been good to see more of the game, though, LewishM.
What does that mean?
He knows what I mean.
Oh, okay. Some in-joke. That's great, guys! We have 320 people watching. Let's just make a joke that 2 people understand.
But if you watched the stream, you would have known.
Well,
some knows.
So now
some
everyone
knows.
watch
Okay,
the stream. That's very
some
fair
people
of you.
knows. Anyway, I think Don't Starve. I like that game, but I got really bored of it because I had to restart. I really like roguelikes, but for some reason, Don't Starve didn't work for me as a roguelike. When my base got completely destroyed and I had to start over, chopping wood, I just got really bored and quit.
I've played the game a few times. I would probably not call it underrated because then again I'm probably out in the ocean on this one because
out in the ocean.
Like everyone I talked about knew the game and like had played it. So
yeah, I guess it's basically just island troll tribes from Warcraft 3 turned into a real game.
Yeah,
which isn't bad. Yeah, Batman Arkham Origins.
Haven't played it, so...
Is that the third game or the second game in that series?
The third one.
Okay, that shows how much I know. I heard it was pretty bad.
That's the thing, it's underrated because it comes from Arkham Asylum, which was like, oh my god, Batman is amazing! And then Arkham City came out and everyone was like, but it's still Batman! And then this came out, and a week later everyone was like, boy, can't wait on the new X-Men film!
Yeah, I guess when there's no, like, new Batman film coming out to support it, it can't stand on its own. Oh, Christ. Anyway, yeah, let's move on, shall we? Thanks for joining us, Nuya. I know you gotta go to sleep or something because you're a fat nerd.
Yeah.
Or you're not a fat nerd. You're not enough of a fat nerd because you got work and stuff. Although not now. I don't know why the fuck you're going to sleep at 12. What the fuck?
I just gotta go to sleep. That's all. Okay.
Stop fucking sleeping so much. You fuck. It's the Christmas weekend. Sorry, holiday weekend. Let's not be like
Christmas weekend. What is that?
Exclusive here. It's Yuletide. I'll see you, Nuya. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, later.
Later, man.
User was moved out of your channel.
I'm on mute again.
God damn.
God damn.
Sound muted.
SimCity is struggling with crashes and loss of save data. SimCity
the fuck happened there? Stupid video skipping.
SimCity is struggling in its launch week, but publisher Electronic Arts is taking steps to make things right. EA has decided to disable some of the game's non-essential features to soothe some of the server problems that are preventing players from accessing it, or even worse, causing crashes and loss of save data. SimCity requires players to be online to play, a feature that is essentially the root of all these problems.
Sound resumed.
Hey guys, more like SimShitty, am I right?
Yep.
This is definitely a deserved spot in my opinion. It just fucking sucks, honestly.
It's such. I mean, it looks so good. It has so much promise. The modern technology
like
can do
what are you
so
talking
much
about?
with it. No.
Do you see those textures, man? They're dreadful.
It's got a point. It was literally just like there's no why would we be wasting time criticizing this as shit?
Yeah.
This is the most obvious award in the list, almost in my opinion. It is just terrible. And EA's Origin always online debacle, as you saw in the last clip there, just everybody seems to hate it.
I give this game an 8 out of 10.
Even like Diablo 3 had error 37, I think it was, that everybody was so upset about. But still, even then it didn't get like a aggregate score of 2 on Metacritic reviews, or like get 99% 1-star reviews on Amazon, like SimCity did. Let's bring in our guest already, I suppose.
User was moved
Hi,
to
Ram!
your channel.
Scream! Scotland! Scream! Scotland forever!
Jesus Christ.
Hi. What do you think about SimCity being the worst sequel or reboot of the year?
I agree with it because pretty much all the other reboots or sequels try to do something new, but with SimCity 5, it's just a big step down from the rest of the series.
Yeah, definitely. SimCity 3000 had so much more stuff in
it. Was so broken on release that it got removed from Amazon.
Yeah.
For breaking the terms of service. I mean,
yeah.
How
so many
bad
people wanted
does a
refunds.
game have to be to actually be removed from Amazon? Come on.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so many people wanted refunds that Amazon just took it off their page because they couldn't handle it anymore. That's how
Not
bad
to
it was.
mention all the bullshit with the reasons that EA were giving for why it was only online. There was no offline option.
God.
Yeah, and it was total
no
bullshit
sense.
because someone quickly hacked in an offline mode.
Yeah,
it worked perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So
like one day.
I think the worst part was once you got past all that, like once you got past the always online and the really shitty connections, all those problems, and we actually made it to the game. The game was shit.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
the thing was, you could still have fun playing the game, but if you had played any of the other games in the series, the other games were vastly better.
Yeah, definitely. Even something like Cities XL, which I don't like very much, is a better game. More complex and just better.
Well, I think it goes to show you what happens when game companies start responding to investors rather than gamers. For me, because I only feel like if you think about what SimCity was when there was a lot of gamer input and people were like, oh, I want this, I want this, I want that, as opposed to, hey, I, Mr. Investor, who has never played a video game, just want to make sure that my return on my investment goes up. Yeah. And then you have corporate thinking, well, people know SimCity, so let's just slap a SimCity name on something and hope it works.
Yeah, it was definitely a very corporate EA-style decision to release that game in its current condition. And with all the Origin, always online DRM shit.
When will people learn to stop playing EA games?
Yeah.
They'll learn when I take it over.
Don't buy EA. That's
EA now stands for elated assholes.
It's been for a while, honestly, ever since they killed Westwood. Rest in peace. And Bullfrog. Rest in peace.
Bullfrog,
fucking Theme Hospital was the
Theme
best.
Hospital. Where's my fucking Dungeon Keeper 3, you cunt? Where the fuck is it? Where? Where is it?
For about 20 years. Not talk about that.
Clearly it was. This is now a Dungeon Keeper free petition.
Alright, let's look at the runner-ups, shall we? At second place, after SimCity, is Amnesia, Machine for Pigs, as the worst sequel or reboot. Followed by Devil May Cry, DMC Devil May Cry.
Not deserved!
And then comes Dead Space 3, and then DuckTales Remastered.
Woo! See, I had an argument with Mizuki Akane over DMC Devil May Cry, simply because a combo system that works in damage rather than actual combos isn't really that good. I mean, if you can just keep spamming like your strongest attack for whatever reason, that pretty much bypasses the need for a combo system at all.
I think that DMC Devil May Cry, in my opinion, from what I've seen of it, I've not played it actually, but I think it's a pretty solid game. It's just that they completely ruined the story and universe of it for some reason.
No!
The new Dante is terrible. Fuck you, Lewish! Fuck you!
Fornicate thou!
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a solid game. I don't really like the button masher genre, or hack and slash. Is it called that? For me, hack and slash is Diablo. Anyway, it seems like a decent game. Dead Space 3 is just... I don't know. After Dead Space 2, it's kind of hard to make that series worse. Although they did with co-op in, which removed a little bit of horror there was.
The worst thing they did with Dead Space 3 was try and make you pay for very small in-game
microtransactions. I forgot about that. That's so terrible. Why would they do that?
I don't know why.
And it's like a mostly single-player game as well. Though. Isn't Dead Space 3 EA as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to talk out of my ass, but I guess we see EA's corporate greed in that as well, in some ways. Followed by... I kind of skipped over Amnesia Machine for Pigs, but I guess everybody kind of agrees that it's a terrible sequel.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, alright. And
it's a pretty bad game anyway, I mean...
Yeah. And DuckTales Remastered. What are you guys' thoughts on that? It came on 5th place, so...
I don't know why it's there, to be honest. I mean, after so many years, I mean, this is a reboot of a fairly old game as well, and the game in itself was kind of iffy at best. I mean, it's more well known for the moon theme than anything else.
That is really true, actually. I don't think DuckTales, the original NES game, plays that great when you go back and play it. It's a solid game, but it's not amazing. It's definitely not even top 10 NES game, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. It's a decent remake.
The only thing that shouldn't be on there is DMC.
Hang on, Lewish. Let me stop you there. I'm gonna go take a piss, so I'm gonna mute my microphone and let you guys finish talking about the worst sequel or reboot. So be right back.